Why lazy loading can be a good solution to optimize an application's responsiveness in certain situations, if it's used inappropriately, it can lead to n+1 problem, which in simple term means in order to get n entities and the related entities, we'll end up with n+1 queries in the database. Let me show you n+1 problem in action. So in this code, first we get all courses in the database. Then we iterate over these courses, and for each course we display the name of the course along with the name of its author. Now in terms of query execution, when we run this line here, Entity Framework is going to send a query to the database to get all courses. So this is going to be one query. Then as we iterate over these courses, for each course, because the author property is not initially loaded, here lazy loading kicks in, and for each course, Entity Framework is going to run a separate query to get the author for that course. So assuming we have n courses, we'll end up with n extra queries in this for loop. So n plus 1. Now let me show you all these unnecessary queries in SQL Profiler. So I'm going to run this application. So here's the SQL Profiler. I go to the top and scroll down a little bit. Okay, look, this is the first query where we get all courses in the database. Now I scroll down. Look at all these select queries. These are all those unnecessary queries to get the author for one course at a time. Now in this particular case, we don't exactly have n+1 queries, even though this issue is referred to as n+1. The reason for that is, amongst these 16 courses we have in the database, we have 4 unique authors. So for each author, Entity Framework is going to run a separate query to load that author in the context. So here's one query, here's another, and the last one. So Entity Framework only runs a query if there is no object by that ID in its cache, which is in the context. So more accurately, in this program, we have 5 queries, even though the issue is referred to as n+1. So remember to be careful with lazy loading. Keep an eye on the queries running under the hood so you don't overload your database with unnecessary queries. In the next lecture, I will show you how to use the eager loading strategy to prevent the n+1 problem here.